back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here. If you're new, hello and welcome. We're growing little by little and it means the world to me. If you stumble across my channel, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button because it's totally free. New year, new collaboration, and I'm excited to join the Zdigitizing family and very grateful for this opportunity. Zdigitizing is a US-based company that provides embroidery digitizing and vector art services all around the world. In this video, I'll share the results of my logo and review the stitch quality, both overall design and the fonts. I'll also give my honest feedback based on my experience working with the Embroidery Digitizing team to get my logo the way I envision. So stick around up to the end of this video because I will give you a special treat for my viewers and subscribers. You will get 50% off with your first purchase for first-time customer only. So what are you waiting for? Let's go to my laptop and I will show you how I got my logo and how to send it over to Zdigitizing.
Our Canva, I created this logo using their magic media right here. And just type anything you want and let the magic media do the works for you. So after that, they provided me this different logo. And, even using AI feature, the results aren't always perfect. As you can see right here. And out of the options I received, one design stood out, but it had a misspelling in the word creativity, as you can see in here, right here. Like simple, like a logo type, simple circle. And the only problem in here is it's missing an I here in the creativity, as well as the other logos right here too, like missing an I under creativity in here, and right here missing a V. So yes, like this one right here. So this one I chose. I was planning to save it and edit it later. And out of nowhere, Zdigitizing reached out to collaborate. Honestly, the timing couldn't have been better. They helped fix my logo and digitize it perfectly the way I wanted to be. Here's a quick look of how I requested per my instruction. So I picked this logo and I requested to insert an I here in the creativity, and I specify the color beige here and that, and the circles needs to be in the middle, at least right here, and I want this triangle should be positioned centered diagonally, like the black triangle here is like the angle should be diagonally center from point A to point B. So I believe within 24 hours or less, I received the file right away. All the files, including the SVG. So here's the fix of that. So you can see per request, they made this one in the middle, same as this triangle, and they inserted the I in here. So let's go to my Cricut design software so we can see the details of this logo they created for me. Now we're here in my Cricut design software. The Zdigitizing sent me all the different formats of my vectorized logo, including SVG. With SVG, I can resize it as much as I need without losing quality, and I can tweak the colors and fonts anytime I want. So Like for example, I have this layer right here. I can, I can make it big or change the colors. All of this has its own layer. So if I want this logo turned into a personalized stickers for gift wrapping or branding for my small business, all I need to do is flatten these layers just like this and hit this flatten feature and get it ready for sticker making. And I can just resize it to how small I want my stickers gonna be, like around 1.5, just like that. And I'll show you exactly how these stickers turned out, so stick around up to the end of this video. And before we jump over to the Zdigitizing website, I want to walk you through the process I went through to get my own logo digitized for embroidery. Looking at my screen right now, it actually took 5 rounds to get my logo exactly the way I wanted. I'm a perfectionist, and while I know nobody's perfect, I really wanted a professional finish that matched my vision. So let's start with logo number 1. Alright, right here. The first issue I've noticed after I stitched this embroidery file, I noticed that it has a visible gap between these layers, these 2 layers of yellow and pink. Also, I've noticed that the font right here versus the font on top, this is kinda looks like it's not acceptable and it needs to be fixed. Like this creativity right here, you see, it's not my standard. So I requested it. I sent back and an updated version, which became our logo number 2. So right here, the text look much better right here from logo number 1, but the gap between the pink and the yellow layers became even larger, as you can see right here. So that led to logo number 3. Oops, sorry, right here, logo number 3. And before we continue, let me show you the production worksheet they sent to me. Alright, now we're here in my production sheets. This sheet includes all the details, layers, colors, stitch count, size, everything that comes with your digitized embroidery file. So let me zoom this one real quick, and you will see that my logo has a total stitch count of 26,245. The height and width is like approximately 3.4 inch or 3.75 inch circle, and the colors is 7 colors right here. So as you can notice, on the paper it looked great, but once I zoom in, I noticed the word creativity right here. Okay, hope you can see that one too. I've noticed the creativity wasn't perfectly aligned along the inner curve. See, it has a gap right there. Not a gap, but it's not aligned as compared to the chemistry of creativity on top and the one right here. This creativity needs to be adjusted more towards up right there. So even so, I went ahead and stitched it out, but keep in mind, they do not test stitch your design on fabric before sending the file to you. That's why it is so important to always test your embroidery file yourself before stitching it onto a shirt, bag, jeans, anything that is final. Now, let's go back to our logo edits and continue the remaining edits that I want to show you. Alright, back to our logo number 3. The next issue I spotted was the spacing between the text and the layer design, as I mentioned earlier in our production sheet. At this point, I could have stopped. The layers were finally in the right place, the fonts were bolder and much easier to read, but I still felt like the praise, the chemistry of creativity needed to be centered at the bottom. So I sent it in a special request to have that text perfectly mirrored to match the top curve right here. That updated became our logo number 4. Just like here, I'll show you logo number 4. So right here, okay, it looked great. The stitching came out really clean, but I still wanted one more tiny adjustment to make it truly perfect. And that's how logo number 5 was born. This final version made me genuinely happy, and I really appreciate all the hard work and patience from the Zdigitizing team. And just a reminder, this is a new collaboration. I could have easily shown you the final perfect stitch out and called it a day, but they specifically encouraged me to share the full, honest process, including my trial and error. And honestly, I love that. Those are exactly the kind of people I want to collaborate and do business with. So now let's go over to my embroidery software and see the final layout of my logo. In my screen, I am using the Silhouette Pro Edition, an embroidery digitizing editing software, but then again, you don't really need one if you have built-in embroidery software installed in your machine. In my case, I just felt I needed one because I don't have high-end embroidery machine that has a bigger screen to work with some editing, so I purchased a license and uses it since 2013. I want to show you real quick how this file stitched to my embroidery, a fun little detail I always want to do. So this is the file looks like in my software, and you can't really tell how would these layers behave while stitching. So all we need to do is to transfer this file to my embroidery machine, and let's get started with stitching the first color. You can see in the software, this is so satisfying that you can see all the stitches, how this stitch is going to be into your machine, transferred to your fabric. I love it. That's fun. That's so cool, right? So my software has a capability to resize my design not less than 50% with retaining its stitch quality. Personally, I haven't tried on my logo, but I've tried with some less complicated designs such as fonts or monograms. If you want a specific size of your own design, you can request that while filling out the form in Zdigitizing website that I will be discussing this later on. For my logo, I specifically requested to maximize the working area of a 4 by 4 inch hoop. Without further ado, let's head over to my table so I can show you how I embroider my logo using my Brother LB6800 THRD computerized sewing and embroidery machine. First, I always make sure my logo is properly centered within the embroidery area by using the framing feature. Next, we stitch the first color of the design, then move on to the next and continue through each color until the logo is complete. A quick tip: start every project with a fresh needle and a fully wound bobbin. This helps your machine produce cleaner, more accurate stitches and prevents you from having to stop mid-design to refill the bobbin. I do this for every new project and trust me, the results are always worth it. For reference, I use 100% quilting cotton and a size 75 embroidery needle along with proper backing or stabilizer. For my first test stitch of the logo, I use a lightweight stitch and tear stabilizer, but for the remaining test, I switched to a stick and tear stabilizer. After comparing them, I found that the stick and tear gave me much better results across the different fabrics I will be showing you at the end of this video. In here, I'm working with a single needle machine, so I have to change the thread every time. If you have a 6 to 12 needle machine or more, you'll save a ton of time because you won't need to swap threads between colors. For reference, my 3.75-inch circular logo took a little over an hour to stitch out. Now, imagine doing all 5 versions. Don't worry, I definitely took breaks, usually a day in between each one. Quick tip for your testing: try using 40 weight embroidery thread. It gives you a really good idea of how your final stitch out will look, and it makes satin and fill stitches look much fuller. For my logo, I had to run 5 different tests, which I've shown you earlier in this video, before I was finally happy with it. But it was totally worth it. Testing first saves so much frustration later. Now, the moment we are waiting for, let's go jump into the Zdigitizing website and I will walk you through the process on how to send your JPEG or PNG files to them. First, just copy my personal link in this video under my description box and paste it in your browser. For disclosure, if you choose to use my link, I will earn a small commission at no cost for you. Thank you in advance if you choose to support my channel by shopping my link so I can continue to create new content to inspire you all. So right here, we're in their website. As you can see, there's a sample for a tiger image right here that being converted to embroidery file as well as converted to vector right here. So in order to get your order to them, we'll go to their services. And for me, I will choose Embroidery Digitizing right here. File format, I have a Brother, so I will need PES. Size, let's say left chest logo. Turn around normal. And complexity, I need complex right here. So they have the price of $25 for that type of, complexity of your logo. So additional details, I want my logo to be applied in a 100% cotton t-shirt like. So I will put that in here. T-shirt and 100% cotton canvas like tote bag or something like that, and denim like jeans. So I want that to be able to embroider those different types of fabric. So now let's go choose my file. So just choose this one right here. Okay. And then click add to cart. All right. And you can see right here. And if you guys enter my code, Erin 50 off, then you will get half price of your first purchase for first time customer only. So how about that? Like half of the price. It's such a great deal right here. So it's really that simple, but if you're not sure what type of application your embroidery design needs, you can head over here for a request code for either vectorizing or digitizing. Again, just fill out the necessary information and send it to them right here or this one. So the website also has a ton of ready to stitch embroidery files, and you can find them under the store section. Definitely worth browsing. So right here, you see, it's already digitized, stitch ready for your embroidery machine. If you want to test how they're designed to stitch out before buying anything, you can check out their freebies under more. Right here, more than free designs. These are their free embroidery designs ready for you to try out. And actually, I picked this one, World's Best Mom, to try it out. And that's mainly how to request a free quote, send your files to get vectorized or digitized, and how to download free designs for testing to see for yourself. Here's a quick look for the free design I downloaded from their website. It stitched out beautifully in 100% quilting cotton fabric.
So here are my thoughts. Why choose Zdigitizing? Simply because you can get your files within 1 to 4 hours, super fast turnaround, professional quality digitizing, and you can get a free edits included with your purchases. They provided an excellent customer service and worked with me until I'm very satisfied with my final results. Free file backup just in case you lost your originals, more affordable than any other services, and they have a secure and reliable payment system. Now, let's take a final look at my embroidered logo across sample fabrics and the application I tested it on. I made these logo stickers to use later for packaging my handmade products. I also did a direct sublimation test on a mini clutch purse to play with some color variations. Still a few printer settings I might tweak, but it was a great test run. I'm really happy with how the logo stitched onto my t-shirt. The colors blended beautifully. It also stitched perfectly on a heavier fabric like jeans, and even on a 100% cotton
tote bag with no issues at all. I will be turning that denim stitch out into a pocket for a tote bag I am making soon. I strongly recommended Zdigitizing to all my viewers to give them a try because you won't regret it. Plus, on top of that, you'll get a 50% off coupon towards your first order for first-time customers only. Just click my link under the description box and enter my code.
That's it. With Zdigitizing, your stitches hit the mark. Pro quality results from daylight to dark. If you find this video helpful for you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to turn that notification bell button on so you won't miss any of my new upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!